More like 8-ish.
Yeah, it's an ish in it. It was a lot of ish. A whole lot of ish.
What we had. Yeah. We had. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. We're going to have extra applause today. Extra applause today. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's your boy. It's your boy, DJ E, Mr. Influential. And I'm rocking with my brother, man.
Yeah, P original, baby.
Yeah. Listen. Today they was trying to play us, bro. They was really trying to play us with some bullshit. You know what I mean?
We fixed this camera. They was really trying to play us to the left for real.
Yeah, you know what I
Still
mean?
playing us to the left. Man, hold up. Let me get up and fix this, man.
Yeah, listen, man. We here, man. Shout out to everybody. Sorry for the little delay we may have had and everything and all that.
We did say ish though, y'all. We did say ish.
We did say ish.
We didn't realize that the ish was going to be some real ish.
Right. Because in all actuality, man, it's some bullshit. It was some bullshit going on. I'm just, I'm tired of the ish word. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm tired of the ish word. You know what I mean? So,
episode 119, we back,
episode
y'all, off
119.
that 1 week vacation, man.
Vacation was trying to give us a problem.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you like this, man. For me personally, it felt weird last week not talking to y'all, man. So I missed you guys, man. I want y'all to know that.
Yeah, I was on vacation, man. I went to Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Oh, yes, Viva
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I stayed at Resorts World,
Yeah.
Stayed at Resorts World. New location, been there since about 2021. You know what I mean? Happy about that. Stayed at Resorts World,
It's always nice to catch them when they brand new, man.
Right.
Wow,
right.
It's always nice. So anywhere, restaurants, hotels, resorts, it's always so nice to catch them brand new. How was the weather? Love this part, y'all.
Oh, it was the first time I was ever there and it was cold. Man, that was some bullshit.
Got off the plane in your balling shorts and a tank top. I saw you.
I don't never fly like that. That's some bullshit. New balling shorts and tank top. I already know how P. That's how P come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he get off and be like, 'cause I'm free. You know what he be saying, right? You know what you be saying, P?
Ballin'.
Free balling. Yep, that's how you be. I know that's how you be.
Yeah. Well, it's all good, man. I missed you, man. I missed you. We talk quite often. Like I said, I definitely missed the family right here on the porch, man. Because, after doing something for 118 straight weeks, it almost feels odd when you don't do it.
Yeah, when you don't do it, you know what I mean? But now we back. Now we here showing love, you know what I mean? Making everybody understand that we here. We back.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs a break. Like I told y'all earlier, you know what I mean? Nice hat you got there, though, brother. I see it's a nice hat you got there.
Likewise, my brother, I was getting ready to say the same thing about yours, man.
Right.
You know what's nice about it? Honestly speaking, man, when you come across, a quality brand, you know what I mean? Created by a quality brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, man, you can't wait to be able to put on full display, man. 15 years, man. I had a conversation with 15 years of actual, his own brand. You know what I mean? Which is a major accomplishment because everybody, can't do things consistently like that. So definitely want to send a shout out right here to what y'all see, man. Is Jersey Cat Apparel, man.
Right. I'm gonna take it a step. I'm gonna take it a step further though. I'm gonna have to slide you out the camera for a minute. Pause. You know what I mean? Yeah. Boom. If everybody takes a look back there on the turntable, if you see behind my head, you know what I mean? This right here, I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera. This right here is what we call the Jersey Cat J1. This is the first sneaker that was created by Jersey Cat Apparel. If everybody sees that here, you know what I mean? I don't even wear mine. I just got them and have them on display right here behind me while I got the hat on. You know what I mean? Like P said, clap it up for somebody 15 years with their own brand. And you know the brother. That's the thing, man. That's what we have to do for people, man. When we actually know people, support them.
Oh
Support
yeah.
them, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Support
man.
them, man. That's what it's. So shout out to my brother Killer Cam. You know what I mean. Cam Turner, as y'all see him on Facebook. Well, you know what I mean. Wearing the Jersey Cat apparel. 15 years. 15 years. We gonna clap it up again. We gonna clap it up again.
Absolutely, man. Well, make sure y'all check him out on all the social media. Like he said, man, if you can find him on Instagram, man, at J Inc, man.
Mm-hmm.
And go right in there. You can just
Facebook
go
is
ahead.
Cam Turner, man. That's it.
Absolutely. You can go
Mm-hmm.
right there on his Instagram page though as well and be able to actually go right to the website. He got something for everybody, man. He got some
Yep.
stuff, man. He got stuff for women,
Yeah.
for men. I'm talking about, he just showed you all the sneakers, man, different
Mm-hmm.
hats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Varsity jackets are crazy. I know he just
Right.
sold out of them joints. I don't know if y'all follow him on Facebook or not, man. Varsity jackets,
See,
A1, man.
now let me ask you this, P. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I gotta be
Absolutely.
a jokester.
Why not?
If you had to name the version of the hat that you got on your head right now, which one would that be?
Yeah, cool blue.
Cool
Yeah,
blue. Okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I do. What you got? What you got going
Uh,
on?
Powder 8 ball. That's what this one will be called, right? The powder 8 ball, man. You know what I mean? Coco. What's
Yeah.
up, Co? You know what I mean? Hey, listen,
Coco,
man.
what's up? What's going on, dear?
I'ma just say this, man. 1300 WIMG's own Miss Coco Chabris is here. Let's clap it up for her right now. Okay, her last name ain't Chabris. That's the first name. But anyway, cause that's my homie. We go back, way back. See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
y'all know,
Absolutely.
y'all rock
Yeah.
out with Co. You know what I
That's it,
mean?
man. That's it. And we love to get, like I said, man, we love to acknowledge when people doing big things. It's like we talk about all the time, man. Everybody in a rush to talk about the negative things that's going on. We're gonna
Right.
shout out some people, man. Like I said, you got a brother doing his own thing, been doing it for 15 years strong, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
Coco, she's doing her thing, been killing it, you know what I'm
Been
saying, over
killing
there
it.
at WIMG. And
Yeah.
you know what? Just wanted to go ahead and really just give, credit where credit is due. So y'all make sure
Right.
y'all check them both out.
Hey,
Doing they want to.
I don't know if people know though, bro. I don't know if everybody know this. I used to have a gospel show. Did you know that?
No.
Nah, that's
No. I didn't say nothing. No, I was
no,
unaware.
no, not for real. I did. I used to
I
have a
knew you was gonna
gospel
say for
show
real.
on
I believe.
blazing267.com. You know what I
I
mean?
remember. I remember that.
Um,
Not the
came
show,
on
but I remember.
Sundays. It came on Sundays. Um, and I used to actually play gospel music. Like I DJ at churches a lot. You know what I mean? I still
Yeah.
do that. I come through and play the good music. But my show came on every Sunday. It was called. I think I called it. Did I call it Sunday School or Bible? Oh no, I called it Sunday Inspiration with Mr. Influential. Yep, that's what it was called, man. Sunday Inspiration with Mr. Influential. I used to be playing stuff like Lecrae. All I Need Is You. I used to play a lot, man, everything, man. I still got some of the mixes around, but I definitely had a gospel show. I did a lot of internet radio over the time, but that's a different thing. That's a different thing that we hear. So listen, Pete.
Mhm.
Before we even get into that, I want to talk about something called pressure points.
Okay.
And everybody knows that on our body we have certain pressure points that when you apply pressure to them, it stresses it, and it can only take but so much. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Before
Yep.
it's hurt. But I'm talking about these pressure points. You know what I mean? Zanzi and them. You right, Coco. That's my girl Z. I ain't seen Z in a long time. You right. I forgot you and Z was tight like that. Dell State alumni, yeah. So,
So what up, yo? Hey, how y'all doing?
yeah. So,
Love you too, Coco. Love you too, babe. That was my daughter. E. That's right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You right. So, you right. So, pressure points that I'm speaking on. The pressure points that I'm speaking on are the ones that are physically on your body. They're the ones that you let come into your mind, your mental. You know what I mean? It's like something you said before. When the fear of losing when you overcome the fear of losing or something like that,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know. So
yeah.
it's like people tend to feel like, okay, my back against the wall, I got to make it happen now, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's like a universal pressure point that everybody deals with. You know what I mean? Um, Sometimes you jump inside of things like I'm getting ready to get on a weight loss journey right here. I'm not a big guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to lose some weight.
Yeah.
And I,
When the desire to win is greater than the fear to stay,
yeah,
you'll move. Yeah,
there it
you'll move.
is. That's what
Yeah.
that's the one I was talking about. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for that. Say that one more. I laughed at it. Say it one more time.
Yeah. When the desire to win is greater than the fear to stay, you'll move.
Right.
Yeah, you'll move. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you said you want to be on the journey. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you said, you're not a big guy, but you're focusing on your weight loss. That's what you're gonna focus on. I got
Yeah.
you. Not a big
Yeah.
dude. Go ahead, kick it.
So what I'm saying is, I just made
Mhm.
this promise to myself,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Starting this Saturday, April 15th,
Right.
I'm going to attempt to not eat fast food for one whole year.
What happened?
Starting this Saturday,
Okay.
April 15th,
Right.
I'm going to attempt not to eat fast food for one whole year.
Got you. Yeah. Mission accomplished. You can do that, eh?
Right. So
Yeah,
no
I think that's I don't
McDonald's,
think.
Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, all my Chick-fil-A here. No nuggets? Nah, none of that. I'm leaving it all alone. Fit for listen, 365 days. And I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see it's not going to hurt my body.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
going
can
to hurt my
definitely hang your
body.
hat on that. It's definitely not gonna hurt you.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
No
So
danger of being hurt by it.
I
Yeah.
want to see how it's going to play out for me to do it for 365. You not now. I'm making this clear. You know, a lot of people turn around and say, "Man, I ain't gonna eat pork." You know what I mean? I ain't eating beef. It's good for them. I'm a vegan now, right? I'm not saying because I still eat a little bit of everything, right? But what I'm going to do it is eat it the best way that I can. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'd rather go to the Poppy store than the McDonald's.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
I
see
mean, I hear you.
I see Pop throw the wings inside the fryer in my face. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for a while it took me a little bit of time. They don't put flour on it. I had to
Yeah.
accept that.
You
You know
know
what I
what?
mean?
You know what, babe? See, shout out to my wife. She just popped in. No, that don't include the pizza shop, babe. You know why I don't include the pizza shop? Cause I see them take shout out to our local pizza shop. I see them take the dough, smack that shit on the table, put that little flour powder on there, then put that sauce on there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right there. That was
And
it.
they
He had it.
and
They
they
had
throw
him, man. Soon as he did that, put the powder down. They had him.
they threw the cheese on there, and I watched them bake that pizza, babe. I'm talking about when McDonald's got it sitting under the light. You know what I mean? You know McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's and you order like you order a breakfast sandwich. If you don't get a McMuffin and you get a biscuit, that biscuit is a powdered egg. The McMuffin is a real egg.
So if you basically going fast from fast food.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, can't
My
nothing bad
wife,
come out of that.
my wife gonna ask me, does that mean I'm
Hmm.
gonna go away from the pizza shop? Nah, babe, pizza shop really?
Yeah. So one of the things we was talking about with pressure points and like just I look at it from a nerve perspective, right? I had an actual video about the situation. There's no such thing as nobody being able to get on your nerves. At least it
Right.
shouldn't be, unless you do what? Expose the nerve to them.
Exactly.
And so even with on your, quest, I don't even want to call it an adventure, whatever you
Hmm.
want to call it. You know what I mean? To not eat fast food and see what the effects of not having that be a part of your diet is,
Right.
you already know it's going to be a great thing.
Right.
You already know that. You already said it. Like you feel more secure going to, the corner store, so to speak, and getting certain things for them. You just feel more secure about it. But
P. Anytime
what?
you got a breakfast sandwich from the corner store, you seen Pop throw that egg right on in there in the pan on the grill yourself.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Turkey bacon right there. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I, my thing is if you're making it fast, most things in life that's done quickly, you're
Yeah.
cutting the corner somewhere.
Right.
Most things that's done quick, I'm telling you, man. That's why I used to be weird, man. Like the whole Jiffy Lube thing. Nothing against it. You know what I mean? Please don't take that as a sign of disrespect. But
Hmm.
why is it that I go to some places and I go get an oil change,
Yeah.
and it's about 45 minutes to an hour,
Yeah.
and I go there, and it's about 10, 15 minutes. I'm not saying that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm not
Well, I
saying
could
that
tell
at
you what
all.
that is. I could tell you what's going on with
But in
that.
my mind, it just seems like, it just seems like it's a big gate, big hole there,
Yeah.
problem.
Well, they just changing your oil, right? And then what they try to do is upsell you. And then if you don't bite on the other things, they're gonna get you up there. Where I go now, where the place that I go often, they actually write on the filter, the oil filter, to let you know this is the one we put in on that date.
Okay, that's good.
You know what I mean? So they take the
Yeah,
old one out and show you. Listen, last time you was here, this was the date. I'm putting the new one in here right now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So and they could do stuff a lot faster a lot of times. You got to think about it, bro. You know, oil changes don't have to take that long. If a dude is in NASCAR, Formula One, and he's riding around, you know they get an oil change in the middle of the race
Yeah.
and be back out there. You know what I mean? So that's different. You know what I
Can't
mean?
make the argument about it. I'm just saying they call it Jiffy Lube. So basically, Jiffy being the operative word there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a
And
quick lube.
they could be giving us the grease too. They
That's what I'm
could be giving
saying.
us the
You know what I'm
grease.
saying? Like
That's
when
all
I
I'm saying.
go and I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. Um, but before we get too much further into this episode here, like we talk about all the time, man, if you're ever in need of an event planning company, a full service one that can take care of all of your event planning needs, whether it's, birthday parties, we talking about, corporate event situations, weddings, whatever you need, man, we got a company for you. Check them out. Listen, whether it's your first or your 50th birthday, that 25 years of service, if not more, retirement party, or the day that you and the love of your life share vows to become one. Let Front and Center Events take care of all of your event planning needs. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy the show, where they truly keep you at the front and center of it all. Make sure to check out their Facebook and Instagram pages at FNC Events. Head on over today and get that party booked. Back to the show.
FNCevents.com.
Absolutely.
Fronts
Let's
and
talk
events.
about another pressure point. I mean, I'm trying not to pay this too much attention, but when you're on number 13 or possible number 13, I think it requires a little bit of attention. Nick Cannon said he's comfortable, man, if he had his 13th child with Taylor Swift, man.
Wait a minute. He got any babies with Taylor Swift? I don't know about. He messed with Taylor Swift now?
No, she's recently just left her boyfriend, or however that dynamic ended. So she's on the market,
So I
and I
know
guess
what
he was
I see
telling
what
me,
Nick's doing now. I see what
yeah,
Nick's doing now. He
what is
wants
he doing?
he wants a Cannon legacy. He wants a Cannon legacy all over the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean that's what he
yeah,
wants. You know,
yeah,
because he want to have a kid with Taylor Swift. You know what I
yeah.
mean? How
He
old
said
is
because
Taylor Swift?
she could sing. I don't. Let me look that up. But he said she could sing. That's a good thing. At this point or another, at this particular point, he's actually, to me, it seemed like selecting people based on certain attributes.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I mean,
It's like, yo, I
hey,
have one with Serena because she can play tennis real good. And she's an athlete. I'll have one. He didn't say that, y'all. So please
yeah.
don't look for that. I didn't.
But
You know what?
women
But
do
I'm
it.
just saying. Just it.
Women do
Ooh,
that shit all the time.
pressure point. Right.
No, I'm just saying. You
Yeah.
know, they really look at the attributes of the man. You know what I mean? My son
Yeah.
had light eyes.
Right.
Look at your eyes. You know,
Yeah. I don't have
might
any
be
sons.
might be
What I mean?
light
So.
skinned. You know what I mean? I'm just using that for an example. You know?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So okay. We already know that the world has two sides to it,
Right.
at least. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I'm gonna pose this question to you: do you know the difference between, or do you think that there's a difference between expectations, right?
Yeah.
And it's one other term. It was expectations and standards.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Okay. I think that even when we talking about the situation with Nick or other people picking mates to have children, I think that they have expectations and standards,
Yeah.
right? But one can kind of exist without the other. Good brother of mine's, man. We had a conversation last night. You know what I mean about the difference between expectation and standard.
Shout out to Rod Ski. You know what I mean?
Rosky, what's up? What's going on, bruh?
I think he
You know
just
what I mean?
subbed me something. I don't know if this is
Okay.
it. I
Okay.
don't know
All
if
right.
that was in my inbox or that was in my inbox.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So what I was getting ready to say about the situation between standards and expectations, right, is that only one of them can possibly come, in my opinion, with regret, right, or disappointment, right. So, like, if you got a standard in any situation, like you said, you ain't randomly going around here just having children with any old person. Whatever that standard is, whether it need to be a certain height, it need to look a certain way, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, there's a standard. And even
Mm-hmm.
though all of those qualities might be in that person, you might have high expectations of what that child going to be, and that child can come out to be whatever it wants to be,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So now for me, my question to you is that between the two, what do you think that you need to focus on more? Ain't got nothing to do with kids and nothing like this. Just in your everyday life, just to have a better quality of life. Which one do you think that you need to focus on more? Your standards or your expectations?
Standards. The standards, because a lot of times we build expectations off a person's standards, whether you
Yeah,
realize
right.
it or not.
Yeah. They run
Because a lot of
parallel sometimes.
because a lot of times a lot of person creates that we base it off the standard that they set for themselves.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
Nick set a standard for himself way back when he was in Nickelodeon that he was going to understand money. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Nick Cannon was a rapper, right?
He was.
He was a rapper, right? A lot of people say one of the weakest ever, right?
Wow.
No, a lot of people say. You know what I mean? I didn't say. I said a lot of people say
Yeah.
one of the weakest ever. I used to play Gigolo. I'm a Gigolo. Like I was played that. You know what I mean?
Got all about that song too.
I'm
You
just
just said
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Fake news, man.
Yeah. I used to play Gigolo all the time. Here's the thing. Whether you consider him one of the weakest ever or not, he got more money than a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It wasn't about being the best rapper.
Yeah.
It was about getting that check. Boop
Yeah.
doop a doop 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 a doop doop ticka doop ticka doop doop ticka doop doop. He had more of a Will Smith type career if you really think about it. Not as to that standard, but think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. He ain't put his hands on nobody.
Oh shit! Oh
I was asking. Now, I mean, apparently he did. At least a certain amount of women.
yeah, he put his hand on he put his hand on somebody at least 12 times. We know that much.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah. Will back to work too, man. Will
Yeah.
back to work over there too. They were showing pictures of it, man, back on set for Bad Boys 4, man. He was smiling.
Yeah.
He was smiling. I'm quite sure he got his own dressing room.
Nah, I was saying Nick put his hand on at least 12 people because he got 12 kids.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a different dynamic in that. No, I get it. Once again, Nick said it the other day. Gotta tell me when to stop, man.
Right.
And, truth be told, all he was saying was just giving the opportunity. He was telling Howard Stern that. Given the opportunity, yeah, I'll have a baby with her.
Yeah.
It's just a different situation. But nah,
Oh,
man.
he said that on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, I guess it came up that,
He gonna say it on the Porch podcast one day.
Oh, yeah. Nick, if you're watching, Nick's watching. Ain't no ifs. Nick, when you check this out, listen, man, when you show up to the show,
Shout out to Will. Will said Bad Boys 4. Trash. Yeah, Will, they was talking about that.
Yeah.
That was coming out once. You could see that at the end of 3.
They said in the movie they ain't even gonna give Will Smith no gun. Everybody he hit, he just gonna run up on him and slap him. They said Mark. The only one that's gonna have a gun in this.
But you remember on the end of Nick is sick, but he still won 13 with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But the end of Bad Boys 3, Remember the dude that was trying to kill Will Smith? That was his son, and he was saying that he was cool. He was cool with the whole. I mean, he asked him some shit. Did he ever want to be a cop or something like that? You know what I mean? And then that's when you knew that they was gonna base it around them. I understand though. You know, it should stop that too, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah, I think after a while, people like to see certain people, work together.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, you get to a certain point where you be like, all
Yeah,
right, the storyline is enough.
Well, what I understand though, when they were creating Bad Boys, that was trying to be like the new age in your own way, Lethal Weapon. That was the Lethal Weapon. It was like 4 lethal weapons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around in there. I guess.
Yeah.
But it was enough. It was enough that when they stopped, everybody was like, it was all right. It's cool.
Yeah,
they did everything they needed to do.
I mean, Danny Glover was old as shit, man. You know what I mean? Riggs. You know what I mean? But Rick, you know that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker went.
And Mel Gibson, man. After a while, man, you be like, all right,
you know what I mean?
All right, you gone. We understand that.
Remember they used to put him in a straitjacket. He used to break his shit to get out.
It's like enough, man. Enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Riggs. Riggs. That's how it used to be, man.
When the kids get old enough to start getting married and all that kind of stuff, okay, enough, man. Retire.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Let them retire from the force. But I get it. Like I said, at the end of the day, people going to tune in. People going to keep on making the movies, man.
Oh, nah, Will, I'm not comparing the movies. I'm not comparing the movies at all. What I'm saying is, it's just the fact that it's 2 men, 2 cops. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And Lethal Weapon went on for 4, but I don't think it needed to be 4 of them. Just like you may not feel like it needs to be 4 bad boys. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? But I'm not comparing them. I just think whoever created that, I guarantee you in Hollywood, that's going to be the new age Lethal Weapon. They're going to say some shit like that. Because at that time, first of all, the best cop movie, and you're going to have somebody that's funny in it, it's got to be 48 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop, man.
Come on, Eddie.
It's got to be Eddie, man. You know what I mean? 48 Hours and another 48 Hours. Beverly Hills Cop 4 is coming out. 3 was a little bullshit when they was at the amusement park.
Yeah, because after a while, you get
tired. After a while, I told you what Eddie Murphy said when he was shooting 4. I told you what he said.
Go ahead, say it again.
He told him, he said, listen, man, listen to me. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm 60 years old. I'm 61 years old now, man. Yeah. Don't ask me to do anything you wouldn't ask Morgan Freeman to do, man. That shit was cold.
I'm telling you know what I mean? Yeah, you get to a certain point, man, where I'm not saying that the shows aren't good. Like the people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? But even some regular TV shows. Like I just started watching. I know it's old. Everybody gonna be like, "Dang, you just started."
All the Rush Hours was good though, Will. I'll give you that. Absolutely. All the Rush Hours was good. Yeah, they might really be the one. I
Rush
really
Hour, but I think that it was always going to be that way with that because to me it was just like you said earlier, Will.
Yeah.
You got certain movies that's for certain times.
Yeah.
And I think it hit when it hit, and that's why it stuck the way it did. You know
it was the right time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why, sequels are hard, man. But we start getting trilogies and then part 4s, they're even more different.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about certain TV shows, though, too.
Yeah, but the only thing I think you can get off like that, you know what I mean, when you continue to go, is horror flicks. I think you could keep going with horror flicks because we always know.
I get aggravated with those.
I do too. But we always know that the killer gonna come back on some weird, stupid, dumb shit, man.
And that's why I can't hold it.
Yeah, that's that. We know it ain't real. First of all, Jason wasn't last in the hood.
He can be in the hood. Yeah,
he's part 2 of them killing him. His whole head would have got cut off, man.
First and foremost, there's real Jasons in the hood.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Jokers that just, you saw them and they got on and just went on a spree of just doing wild stuff. And then they would get locked up, right? We just had different names for them.
Right.
But they existed. You know what I'm saying? They just wasn't running around with a machete getting busy like that.
Yeah.
But in a hockey mask on, 'cause ain't nobody around the way playing
That's what I'm
hockey.
saying.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
it's yeah. I
Who's the
understand.
scariest though?
None of them to me, man. I
Nah, I'm
never
a
had
grown
no
man
dreams of
now, but when we was
even when
kids,
I was a kid. I promise I never scariest.
yeah.
That I myself, I'm telling you, bro.
Shit,
Like they
Freddie
never
had
was
me
a
scared to
thought
go to
for me,
sleep.
man.
Freddie had me
Why?
scared to go to sleep sometimes.
Nah.
But if I was tired, you know what happened? Nah, I
Yeah,
can't even go to sleep. Can't
scared
even
of
go to
Freddie,
sleep.
but you was cool. But you was cool with Edward Scissorhands, right?
But
Edward Scissorhands was all right, though, right?
Edward Scissorhands wasn't the real killer, man. He was a good guy.
He had the potential to get upset, Ian. Whatever he wanted to do with them fingers, he could have done.
Yeah. But you remember when he was trying to help the little boy and he was cutting him in the face on the floor on the ground? Like, stop it. He was trying to help him, man.
You know what I'm
You know, I'm
saying?
talking about stone cold killers like Mike Myers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jason,
Yeah.
Freddie.
Not a
You know what I
problem.
mean?
Hard
Te-
movie. Open
te-
refrigerator. No
Tex-
food.
Texas
Uh,
Texas
lights off.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Cold in the house. No heat.
You know what I
Them
mean?
hard movies. You know what I'm saying? But we never experienced that. So
Yeah,
no, but what I'm gonna say is this in terms of even some of the shows, right? And we
yeah.
talked about this. Like right now, I just started. Well, I know everybody gonna be like, "Dang, P, it's over, been over." Why you just started watching Game of Thrones, man?
I never watched that shit, man. I ain't never
So,
watched Game of Thrones.
so me neither, right?
Yeah,
And then, a lot of people, oh man, the ending was disappointing. I'm still watching it.
yeah,
I'm still watching it, right?
yeah.
It had about 8 or 9 seasons. I want to say about 8. You know what I mean?
Nine, I think. Nine.
Might have been 9. You know what I mean? But when
Right.
you think about that,
Freddie,
it's
go ahead, KW. You said, Katie said Freddie had a bad skin condition. That was funny. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
that was
Yep.
wild.
There you go, McGirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
What
There
up,
you go.
brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about okay. Now, Will, there you go.
Yeah. The
Exorcist,
Exorcist and Candyman was up there too.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anybody that show up in the mirror in the middle of the night, bitch,
yeah.
after you finish taking a piss, it's
You
very
going to pee?
petrifying.
I'm telling you, you're going
Yeah.
to pee, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you get like me and E back in the day.
Yeah.
Don't be underneath one of our windows.
Yeah.
That's all I
Damn, P, you gonna go that personal, man? What's going on?
with the family. You know what I'm saying? With the family. You know what I'm saying? It happened. Hey, listen, anybody, if you was ever wondering why it was just raining where you was standing, you was in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, but as far as any of these movies and stuff like that, or just period, just like I said, sequels and trilogies and all that kind of stuff, got certain things. Now, Godfather, people love certain, the Godfather running like that. It depends on the movies, personally speaking. But I do think that at certain times you run out of things. And it's like he got rocked over. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Lena came over there with a top on him. Oh my God. You better stay out that pizza shop, man. She ain't playing with you. But
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
nah, but I was getting ready to say, you get to a certain point, man. We gotta pull up, man. We gotta pull up. But yeah, man, they working on part 4. I don't know. Somebody went around, they had a little album cover. They had a little like a movie, I guess, cover, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And it was them looking super old, man. Super old.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was humorous. But, at the end of the day, man, once again, man, to each his own. If you into it, it's cool. Not, I understand.
I understand why they
Totally-
got to do it
totally
though,
get it.
because it's a lot of money invested. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of money to create a film. Shit. Killer. I see you, brother. Yeah, I see. Yeah. We shouted you out early, Killer.
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Thank you, brother. We appreciate the contribution, man. Once again, man, we
You know what I mean?
shouted you out, brother. But in case you missed it, you know what I mean? We got him live right now.
15 years. 15 years.
15 years of his own brand, man. His own brand, his own concepts. Once again, you know what I mean? Got something for the men, the ladies. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all check him out, y'all. Like we told y'all before, man. Check him out.
Right.
Top class, quality.
So
Trust me, it ain't gonna get to you if it don't get through him. You know
so
what I mean?
tonight, Pete. You know what I mean? Got a little pressure, a little peer pressure, not peer pressure. I mean pressure point.
Okay.
It's the playing games tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who play tonight. Will, you still on there? I know you know who playing in the playing game. Play-in games for tonight. Let's find out right quick. Play-in games tonight. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Playing games tonight.
Listen, whoever playing in there tonight, baby, you know what I mean. It could be a Cinderella situation. You get in and
Okay,
put yourself in the
right now
mix.
it's the Hawks and the Heat, and the Hawks is up 19 on them, 57-38. Jimmy, come on, Jimbo, like man, are you not gonna make it? And then at 10,
Okay, Lakers and Timberwolves, huh?
Lakers and Timberwolves, yeah,
Wow, we got some stuff to watch tonight.
yeah, it's to play Lakers, yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man. I like this. I like the whole play in thing, though. I like that.
It's
Makes
kind
it a
of
little
weird
bit
to
more
me.
exciting. Yeah,
Kind of weird. Kind of weird.
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta understand how it falls and how it all goes and all that. But I think when one, the winner of one automatically goes in a certain seed, and then the loser. I think the two losers play each other, and then they get the last, something like that. So.
I mean, for fan purposes, I'm quite sure people, enjoy being able to see more, more games or whatever. I'm not against, giving a bubble team an opportunity.
Right.
It's just I feel like when you put the work in all year,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, then you deserve that. And trust me, some of these things come down to the wire. I get it. That's what
Yeah.
puts you in the bubble,
But you
injuries and all that stuff. But
but it's a lot of changes that's happening to all these games. Like for example, in baseball, they
yeah,
got the pitcher's clock now.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep,
They really got a pitcher's clock now. Like it's
yeah,
15. You got
absolutely,
15 seconds. But if somebody's on the base, it's 20 seconds. They also made the
yep,
bases bigger.
yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean? You know
yeah,
how many rotator cuff injuries is going to be out there, P?
quite a few.
Yeah.
I
And
feel bad for him.
you're
I know
familiar
exactly
with
what
them.
that
That's what
feel
I'm
like.
saying. You're familiar
Yep,
with them. So,
yep,
that's
yeah.
not necessarily a great
Only
thing.
difference between me and them is that they got millions of dollars in terms of their contracts.
Yeah.
We shared the same pain, but not the same type of bank
This
account.
well, Will
It's a
said
reality.
they should hand out participation awards, man. That's funny as hell,
Yeah.
man.
Could you
Will,
imagine
you
that?
working tonight, brother? You working? I just wonder if you working tonight, man. I got to. Will always tune in. Let's shout Will out. First of all, man.
Maybe Will don't want him to know he's working on it.
Nah, no. What I'm saying is this, man.
It's just,
He
something to
fights
think about.
fires for us, though.
Yeah.
He's a hero. He's a real life hero, man. Clap it up. Clap it up for Will, man.
He said, nah, he ain't working tonight. Good
Yeah, but
answer.
still, clap it up for him, man. You know what I mean? Clap it up for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Off tonight. Off tonight. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. I see
you
that,
know.
brother. Good, good,
Yeah,
good, good.
just got
Nah.
paid
Well, good luck
Friday.
to whoever and however that's going to shake out in the watch. Like I said, man, it is what it is. The play-ins, they're here. It's part of the
Yeah,
rules, and it is what it is. Even in baseball, whatever adjustments, as long as they don't take away from the essence of the game, and everything still moves in that direction. As far as us being able to enjoy it, I'm cool with it. I got
right,
it. Or whether I'm cool with it or not, it's here. How about that?
right.
How about that? I have to accept it. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
just
No.
like
But
people say no to drugs, but apparently it was a police director out in Cali was bringing cocaine, I think, into the country. Let me see if I'm right about
are
that.
you? You
Police,
still doing that? You
yeah,
still saying stuff and then talking about let me check and see? Come
police
on, relax.
director, drugs in the country. Hey man, that's why we on the porch, man.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's what we're supposed to do with that, man.
You know
You
what I
know what I
mean?
mean? Yes, sir, bro. We appreciate your service, bro. Thank you so much for doing what you do, bro.
Yeah,
You are a hero, brother. And if don't nobody tell you today, the brothers from the porch gonna tell you a hero, man. You know what I mean? Tip my brim to you, brother.
you're a hero,
He
Will.
talking about you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm trying to hold on. This say 2 days ago. San Jose. What the hell is going on? San Jose
Woo, yes,
Police Union
sir.
director fired for to the opioid import. Nah, that ain't what I'm looking for, man. That's not the one. That's not the
I just
one.
want to. I'm trying to figure out how you have such quick access to the drug lines, like everything that took place. I mean, my news it don't even show up most. I gotta. It's at the bottom. Matter of fact, it's filed under E.
Yeah.
Entertainment, not your name. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just but I look underneath it. You know what I mean? But you just apparently got it pinned at the top.
Yeah.
So it just flows, up to date. Like whenever somebody's doing something that they ain't got no business doing with drugs or something.
Yeah. So it says Joanne.
Ah man.
Joanne, who was the executive director of the San Jose Police Officers Association, was arrested last week on charges. She attempted to unlawfully import a synthetic opioid. If convicted, she could face up to 20 years.
It's a lady.
It's a lady.
So if she's found not guilty, you gonna come back on the porch and apologize for spreading that?
No, that was a story, man. Nah, that's per the internet, bitch. I ain't got it per Associated Press. I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm just
There you go.
Come on now.
Make sure you cite who you got that information from.
Hey man,
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. That's why I'll cite it.
But my point is, do you think she's going to snitch? Because they start to hit them pressure points. 20 years is a pressure point that you may not necessarily feel physically on your body. But mentally, if Smith say you're going to do 20.
Yeah.
You flipping, P? Or you just telling them what they need to know? Well, it's
let me tell you something.
First of all, I ain't flipping because I ain't going to have nothing to do with nothing like that.
The problem, yeah. See, I was getting ready to say, there was a disconnect in the preliminary decision. First and foremost, you should be vetting the people that you allow to come into anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm not the top person, that means someone else is.
Yeah.
And if they say that they don't want me,
right,
they want someone else. Now I'm not telling them I'll give them to them because I don't have nothing to do with nothing like that. Right. But I'm just saying maybe you want to be a little bit careful about the things that you walk into because you got some people that might tell you from the jump.
Hey, yo.
I could take about 4 ounces of pressure on the 5th ounce.
I could tell you this.
Oh, there you go. Start telling now.
I could tell you this.
There you go.
If I was her and I was sitting in the room, and they came in, hey, I'm glad y'all here. Y'all know I'm working undercover and shit, right? Yeah. Hey, yeah. That's how I'm going to hit them, P. Hey, man, hey, this is my case. What you doing? Why you putting handcuffs and shit on me, man? This is my case.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, you.
Yeah.
Yo,
see this
I told the dogs to come in, man. Where the dog at, man? Hey,
if they get you and you start talking, see, the thing is this, right? If they might trick you, bro. They might say, do you know anything about it? You go, nah, I don't know nothing about it. And then all of a sudden you cave and you give in.
Yeah.
They're going to say, well, in reality, you're not snitching because you was really down with them. You're just kind of you're just admitting to what you were doing.
Hey, bro.
So it's a little bit different, what I mean?
I'm going to tell you, man. They going to say, hey, oh, no, you didn't know? Code name, J. Reed. That's in too deep. I was just deep with it, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going, P.
Yeah.
Not going.
So that's what I'm saying. So anyway, that woman with the
McGirt said, you the dog, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right, Will. 20 years in prison might as well be 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, all of this talk about who's super down for this and super, with this, that, and the third, and I ain't gonna fold, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. When people start giving out disclaimers, right, about what they not gonna do, them the first ones.
Yeah.
Them the first ones. Because as a matter of fact, they actually say it so that when it does happen, they can turn around and say, don't act like I didn't talk to you about, the possibility that if I was in this position, I would say something.
Right.
People that ain't gonna say nothing, they don't do a lot of talking, period, in life.
Right.
That woman over there, you know what I mean, did what she did. And if you asking me as a she's a police officer, whether or not she gonna say something.
Right.
I'm not a betting man.
Nah.
But I think she ain't gonna be the only one in jail. She ain't gonna be the only one in jail.
Nah.
Yeah. Now, because by the time they catch up with that, bro, they already got a full.
She's not gonna go to jail because it was her case, P. I'm trying to tell you. Code name J. Reed. You know what I mean? So
that might be the play.
Yeah, that's how.
That might be the play.
That's
I'm
how
not
it is.
First and foremost, now we're gonna give out a disclaimer. At no point in time is the Porch Brothers ever supporting the thought of lying or impersonating a police officer or even being one.
Nah.
And acting as if you were undercover for doing
Nah.
anything illegal. This is all jokes. So if you call us into the office, me and E will both look at you and say, look, at 119, we was just playing.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just to let that be known.
Yeah.
But that is a big deal. That's crazy. I mean, what is going on in the world to the point now where we just got this spirit, because we talk about pressure points. You know, what pressure point, gets pushed on a person to make them go to those extremes, man? Well, you know the law.
Well, first of all, the drug ain't the drug. When you're see, everybody has addictions when it comes to that. The users have addictions to the drug.
Right.
The dealers have addictions to that money.
He said it clear. His first thing he said all episode was just real smooth. Did you say it again, eh?
The users are addicted to the drug. The dealers are addicted to the money. I mean, you know what I mean?
The user part came out fine, and then you got tripped up on the addicted part of it, right?
Yeah,
Get it out clear. That's all good. No, don't worry about it. Nah, I think, to answer your question, she ain't the only one going to jail. As a matter of fact, even if she tries the Jay Reed thing, it may be funny in that room.
Yeah, but they know
but she's still going to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, because the real Jay Reed is the one who got her. You know what I mean? Somebody had to go undercover to get her.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
That was Officer Sanchez. I just made that
up.
Just
don't do it. Just don't do it, man.
What you got for me this week, though, man? What you got for me?
We're gonna actually go Would You Rather this week.
We gonna go Would You Rather? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get to that real quick. Welcome to another episode of Would You Rather. Okay, P's going to ask me a series of questions. However, I need you to look at the original J1s that's behind me right there. Another plug, another shameless plug. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to the show. Come on, P. What the fuck I was doing today? I'm ready though.
Like he said, man, I'm going to ask you some stuff. He's going to give me some answers.
Yep.
Make it like that. First off, I want to ask you this or that first, and then I'm going to get right into these Would You Rathers.
Okay.
It's because of the experience, personal choice thing. Are you more of a charcoal guy when it comes to grilling or a propane guy?
Well, when I'm physically doing it, it's propane because it's just quicker. But when it comes to actually eating food, I'd rather have it from the charcoal.
Got it.
Shout out to Ron Ski. He's a grill master now. Shout out to him off the charcoal.
Can't wait to get out there and come see you, brother. I love grill. Yeah. I love that. GM.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about no trucks. I'm talking about grill master. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was just a question. I as well, I'm like you. Propane is just for, quick cooks. But if I had time, go ahead, put some of that mesquite wood and all that on there too. Mm-hmm. Charcoal guy. All right, would you rather, man? Would you rather pet a tiger or pet a lion? Yeah. Just know whichever one you pick, it's the last thing you'll pet.
I'm not going to. You know what? This is a PG-13 episode. You know what I mean?
You fight it off. Yeah,
because I was gonna say something.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
I only pet certain types of Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Go ahead.
Episode 120 might just be me next week, y'all. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So okay. Would you rather feed a giraffe or a kangaroo?
How the hell I'm gonna get to the giraffe mouth, P?
I'm quite sure the giraffe will bend down if it wants to eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Never fed one. I'm just assuming. I'm
gonna go giraffe because that kangaroo. I'm telling you, he gonna try to kick me in the face, and I ain't for that shit. I'm gonna have to shoot him.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. All right, let me see. So, all right. I don't even know what that is. We'll come back to that. I want to be able to. All right, boom.
You'll not read tonight, y'all.
Was it not to read? All right. Would you rather feed a monkey or a lemur?
First of all, I don't even know what the fuck a lemur is, so I'm
that's why I said what I
go in monkey mode. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Monkey.
Okay, and I might have said lemur wrong.
Yeah,
but
that's a lemur. It's a lemur, not a lemur. lemur, lemur on the and Doug.
Oh,
That's what it is, a lemur.
now I'm over here sounding
Yeah,
goofy.
lemur, lemur and
Man.
Doug.
Yeah, take that part out, yo.
That's why I said I ain't know what a lemur was.
Edit that part out, yo. Edit the lemur out and make me say lemur. No, he said he going with the monkey. Oh man, that's crazy. Would you rather hold a baby alligator or a baby crocodile?
What the fuck? What's the difference? I ain't messing with neither one of them, man.
You got to hold one of them, man. There you go. You rather have you rather pet a ferret or a chinchilla?
Chinchilla, man.
I'm
Chinchilla.
gonna tell you right now, I don't play with neither one of these, man. Neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if it was $1 million sitting between me, one of these, the million might still be sitting there. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Would you rather pet a mouse or a rat?
Oh man, I'm petting a mouse, and I'm getting that million, bitch. I ain't worried about that. I thought you was about to say a snake.
I don't play with nothing. Y'all know, man. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know, man. I don't.
P been petrified of mice and rats our whole life, man. He'll tell you.
A lot of these people, man.
I ain't
I'm not
scared
of them.
Yes, you is, P.
I'm not scared of
Yes,
them
you
mice
is,
and
P.
rats.
Yes, you is, P.
I'm
Yes,
not
you
scared
is,
of
P. You
them.
scared
I'm not
of
scared
them,
of
man.
them.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been to
okay.
Disney
Listen. You're a dad. You're king of your house. You know, but elephants scared of shit like that too. So you could be scared of them. Of a mouse.
If that was the case, it's not the case though. I'm not scared of no mice and no rat. I don't like them. They carry disease.
Free, what up, Free? He said Google was needed. Yeah, Free.
Yeah, absolutely. Peace, bruh. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to touch either one of them. You know what I mean, big bro? Ain't nobody scared. Look, man, would you rather feed a dolphin or a seal?
A dolphin or a seal? I think
Word is not.
I think I fed. Okay, that's you know what? That ain't even a lemur. It's like a lemur. It's like a little raccoon looking thing. I just looked him up. He play on the cartoons that the kids be
That's
watching.
what I'm talking about. I knew I said it right, man. Leave Lemur
Yeah.
in there. Undo the edit. Thank you.
I thought you meant a lemur. I thought you meant lemur, like lemur, and Doug. Like you know, yeah, I was it. Okay, so I was wrong. You know,
All right, you know, it
yeah.
happens, man.
You said what you just asked me?
I forget which one it was, man. I forget which one it was. Let's do this. Would
You
you,
just
rather
asked me
pet?
a question though.
I forgot, and we can't rewind this, so
Yeah.
you know I can't ask it again. You know what I mean? Would you rather, pet a raccoon or a fox, man?
I ain't messing with raccoons. Them raccoons nasty, man. Yeah. You know, I got to rock with Vivica and them. You know, Red, Vivica,
I'm gonna take you. I got you.
Jamie.
That was nice. Yeah, that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take you up out of there, Rick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Rick.
take you up out of there, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you get up out of the animal situation for a minute and
De'Aaron.
Yeah. Would you rather work on improving your negotiation skills or
Okay.
your persuasion skills?
They kind of run hand in hand. But I think you're going to get the best negotiation, the best best deal from persuading somebody in a certain way. You know what I mean? You know.
Okay.
So it depends on what conversation I'm in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If I'm trying to get somebody to pay me, I'm gonna persuade them. If I'm trying to pay them, it's a negotiation.
I ain't mad at that. Word is mine. That might have been wow. But you drunk some water today? Because it's good. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure it out.
Come on,
I'm
B.
just trying to figure it out. It's a question.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Let me ask it differently, because sometimes people feel. Hey, did you have any water today, bro?
Absolutely, have water every day.
Okay, so now why when I said it that way it was different? All right, would you rather? We're gonna do that. I like this. All right, work on improving your emotional resilience or your stress tolerance. Just we talking about pressure points.
I like that. I say emotional resilience because that's what's going to hold your stress. See, first of all, it goes back to what we always talk about, man. Self-awareness.
Right.
And when you have self-awareness, you learn how to negotiate certain things. Like, for example, you ever catch your kids lying?
Oh, yes, unfortunately.
All right. And the sad thing about it is, you could catch them lying. You ain't even got to go off the facts. They, it's always their body language to show you that they're lying.
Yep. Yep.
They, you can already know off the facts. Like, okay, I know I didn't move it.
Mm-hmm.
This person wasn't here. I know this person ain't take it.
Absolutely.
But usually it's their body language. And it's because when kids are so young, they don't have that self-awareness showing that their body language is telling everything. They don't understand that. So once you understand self-awareness, that's how you get that emotional resilience.
Absolutely. You're right, too. Will, word is bond. Their eyes usually give it away as well. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always body language.
It's usually a body language. It's some
It's a
form
body.
of it
It's a body. That's what I'm saying. So what it is they don't have that self-awareness yet of, okay, I didn't do it. They don't even realize that the eyes getting this big. What you mean? Like they don't even know that yet.
Yeah.
But when you master it, you be like, nah, man, I ain't not like that. Yeah, some grown folks still don't understand how to control that.
Yeah, the pressure point element of that too. It's like there's pressure that's always available or not available. It's always present. The pressure points, even when a child is lying, they're underneath pressure. Yeah. That's why they're lying. You know what I mean? Now, they don't need to lie, but in their minds, the truth is not going to put them in a better position than a lie. And that's why, like, we try to tell people all the time, the more that you evade the truth, the more detrimental it becomes. You know what I mean? Like the further you get away from telling the truth, the more it's needed. Because you can't continue to support a lie with another lie and another lie before it gets to that point. So I absolutely agree with you. I'm trying to give you one last one before we bring that one, this round to a conclusion. Okay. Would you rather work on improving your time management skills or your prioritization skills?
That's great. That's great.
Ended on that one.
I think in order to understand your time management skills, you have to prioritize. So they run together. So because a lot of times people are not bad on time, not because they weren't prepared or they didn't get up on time or they didn't leave on time, but they had their priorities out of order. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. So once you prioritize, the time management skills will fall into play. So I guess I got to go with the prioritize part. You know what I mean? But the thing is, time is money. That's the saying, right? Time is money, right? But so is priority.
Mm-hmm. You know
However,
who said that?
What?
Time is money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. After he hit that bump, that's what happened. Let's take us up out of this one right here. Let's go ahead out of there. Yeah. That was another episode.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Would you rather? Let's get back to the show.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, man. You know what I mean? I think that was a pretty good round. You did well, man.
Yeah, like I appreciate it, man.
With the incorporation of water, anything is possible, man.
Right.
Anything is possible. And even if it's hot water, what I'm saying?
So listen, y'all, we want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in this week's episode, man. Pressure Points right here, episode 119 of the Porch Podcast. We took a week off. We needed a vacation, you know what I mean? Took a break. I let y'all to know, man, y'all could catch us, man. Listen. It's not always, people don't always have time to sit down, you know what I mean, and just watch videos. But you can hear us. You can hear it back. And, if people didn't hear it, that probably would enjoy this, they can listen to it on any of their favorite streaming podcasting sites. Like Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Audible, just to name a few, Red Circle, a lot of different ways. Wherever you get your podcast from, you can find the Porch Podcast. And of course, Pete, tell them where they can see us at.
You can see us each and every week right on YouTube, man. Of course, you can see us live on Tuesday nights, 7-ish.
7-ish.
Somewhere between 7 and 8. Some people say 7 and 5 after. Somewhere in that range, man. But you can definitely check us out weekly. Like he said, man, 118 straight weeks before our first vacation situation. So you guys know, we'll be here. We'll
Right.
leave a light on for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
We'll leave
make
the
sure you
light on
guys,
for you.
like E said, tell a friend, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when all the content is dropping when you get ready to watch it on YouTube. Um, Once again, like E said, the audio is available. We get it. We know everybody can't sit in front of their phones. They can't sit in front of their computers and watching their TVs. It's cool. Share it, please. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you guys. Like I said, each and every single in each and every single solitary week that you tune in. Once again, want to give a major shout out to Jersey Cat, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, man. The love. You know, check the site out. Check him out on all the social media accounts and support, man. Support our businesses, support our own, yo. You know what I mean? So that's what I got for him this week, man. I think it's been another great episode, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
119, man. What was it again?
Pressure points.
Pressure points. Pressure points.
Yep.
Look forward to seeing y'all next week, man. Y'all be safe, man. Love y'all. You know it.
All right.
All right, peace, man.
Peace.